I'm Emma.
Hi, I am Megan.
And we are the Sassy Besties podcast. Welcome back to the second episode of our podcast. We have a few things we're going to chat about, and we are also going to let you know the book we're going to start reading.
We're going to be reading The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. So we're going to be talking about this book a little bit, what we know about it. We're going to read some good read reviews of it, some 5 stars, some 1 stars. We're going to maybe predict what we think the twist will be. I don't know. Maybe we'll get it right. Most likely, no. And then in a month from now, we will we'll do a whole episode about our thoughts and everything about it and what we like about it, if we didn't like about things about it, raking it and everything like that. But first, before that, we'll say on some highs and lows for the week. We want to kind of do like a few things the same every episode.
Would you like to start, or do you want me to start?
You can start.
I'm just going to do like a weekly update, and my week has consisted of working a lot and then also working on the house. We are making a new island for our kitchen, and we just wanted to do the part where you could sit. We wanted to make it into cabinets, and then we were halfway through it, and we thought we might as well put cabinets on the other side too. So we just rebuilt a whole new island instead of just adding a little bit to the previous island. Of course, that's how literally almost every project we work on happens. So I just stained it yesterday, and the house is a mess because everything on the island has to be somewhere else. But yeah, that's fun. Many Home Depot trips.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a whole lot of work. It really is. It's exhausting. But it'll be good when it's over.
I bet it will look so nice and everything.
The highs and lows of my week, got my car back. Someone hit my car door with their door, and then I just got the car, so it was like I had it for like maybe 2 weeks. And it was a good dent. Mm-hmm. So I brought it to the shop. I got a rental car. It was like a couple weeks. And I got it back, and it looks brand new. Looks like nothing happened.
Oh, that's good. You told me about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, and I remember I was like, oh my goodness. It was shortly after you got it too.
It was a really windy day. So the guy said that the wind took his door, and I could definitely see that because of the big dent on the door, like mine and his, both of our cars were dented, so it wasn't like he didn't try.
Yeah, I remember you said he was really nice, so that's good, because sometimes people are not nice. They just pretend it didn't happen and leave. You're like, oh, someone else did it.
Yeah, exactly. He actually came into the store and had the workers call me over the intercom and was like they had my license plate. So they said the license plate, and they were like, hey, can you come to the front, whoever owns this car? And I was like, oh no, what happened? But he was really sweet about it. Insurance covered most of it. I just picked a shop that I trusted, so it was a little bit more expensive, so I just had to cover that, but that's
fine.
And then the low of the week was my dog was laying in bed with us, and then I don't know what he did, but he did something weird to his back leg, so he's been limping for a few days. I know. I just feel bad for him. Yeah, but I mean, another high for the week was getting my hair done. I got some extensions.
I saw that picture. I love that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. My natural hair isn't quite long enough for my liking, so I got some extensions, and I'm really excited.
Oh my goodness,
it.
You know what? I have always wanted extensions. Since I was 2.
Really?
Yes, because Okay, everyone talks about how my hair is curly. Like, I get comments all the time, like, is it natural? And, or, like, do you do it yourself? I'm just like, I do nothing because I don't want them. But I hate them because it makes my hair softer than it actually is. So I have always, like, wished I could get a something so my hair could be, like, as long as possible.
So the last thing that we want to talk about every week is the song of the week.
Yeah.
Mine is called Everything Matters by Aurora. She is a new artist that I jumped upon.
Ooh.
She's from Norway.
Oh my goodness.
She's really cool. She did a concert in the forest, and I absolutely love that.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna say you went to it.
No,
Yeah.
I wish. I don't know where it was. I assumed it would have been in like California or something like that.
Yeah.
I think we have a very different type of music that we
Oh
like.
yeah. Should we talk
Like,
about that? Like what our favorites?
well, I don't even know what my favorite is. It's really like I like a very wide range of music. The only music that I don't really like is hip hop or like rap. I like pop, country, bluegrass, reggae, folk music. I don't know. I like a lot of it. I even like some rock music, just not like screamo.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I like some of those. My favorite, my top three, not in any order, is pop, country, and rock. Those are my three.
Yeah.
I don't really like hip hop either, or rap that much. But I think a lot of it has to do with if I can connect to the lyrics, I will really like the song. A lot of it has to do with the lyrics for me.
Yeah, see, sometimes it really depends what kind of mood I'm in because sometimes it depends on the
Yeah.
lyrics, but then other times it depends on like the beat and how the instruments sound or like if it's fast paced, slow paced, if they're singing higher or lower. I don't know. I have a weird connection with music.
Yeah, I actually understand that, like the beat and stuff. Like when I'm angry, I mean, I like rock and like
Yes.
loud music. But yeah, I feel like I listen to a lot of sad music. Oh my goodness! If you see like my favorite songs, a lot of them are sad. Like my favorite Taylor Swift songs, they're sad. Like, oh my, what is wrong with me?
Well, there's just a really good story behind a lot of sad things, and maybe you can relate.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I can relate to a lot of sad stuff. But I'm also the type that will, if I find a song I really love, I will listen to it like a million times on repeat. It is actually insane.
Me too.
How I have been doing this week. Let's see. I've been pretty busy with children and also prepping for my travels to Nashville. Yeah, by the time this episode goes out, I will be back from Nashville and maybe the vlog will be out. I'm not sure, but I'll link the vlog whenever it is out. So, yeah, I've been prepping for that because we are going to be driving there.
How long is the drive?
I think the last I checked it a while ago. I have to check it again, but I believe 16 hours. I know.
And what kind of camping are you doing? Are you like sleeping in the car? Are you camping in a tent? No, your RV.
Well, actually, it's a new thing. So not the RV, like my camper. Not my camper. Anyway, my family's camper. My dad got this rooftop tent that goes like on the truck.
No, he did not.
I swear to goodness.
Megan, I can't tell you how long I've wanted one of those.
For real?
Yes. No, seriously, because we tent all the time. My boyfriend and I go camping all the time. So we've been like looking into one, but then we were like, it would be a real pain in the butt if we have to put the tent up if it's raining, because it rains a lot when we go camping. So then we started to build a little trailer in the back.
Oh wow.
that we can tow with us.
I'm gonna be in a tent, so I'm gonna have like a separate tent. I haven't been camping in forever, and when I did go camping, I had a camper. So I'm so nervous.
It's gonna be so fun. Megan, if you do enjoy it, maybe you can come camping with us in the summer.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'll let you know how it is and everything. And of course, I'll vlog it. I guess that's what I have been up to. Like last week, there was just some like paperwork that was kind of annoying. You know when people don't get things right and you just like, screw you. I mean, that's my new word, screw you.
Yeah, well, when people mess up paperwork, it just makes everything for you harder, and then they don't really have the consequences for it. It's frustrating, and it lands all on you.
Yeah, there's some things that been a little stressful, like when some people don't show up. It's really frustrating. Like, at some points, it's like, I'm okay with it because then I get to like spend more time on YouTube, but like they're so wasting my time.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating because don't you have to just like sit there for like 15, 20 minutes hoping that they'll show up and then they don't show up?
And then once I get used to someone not showing up, I will work on like YouTube. Like I'll have like a video that I'm editing in the background so then I'm not fully wasting my time. But yeah, that's been... Oh wait, maybe that should be like my low of the week. Oh, I don't know. That was like last week. I was thinking my low of the week would be... Oh wait, should I start with high of the week? Anyway, since I'm already talking about something that's frustrating, I will continue that. Well, it's not actually frustrating. It just makes me a little sad that this week will be my last basketball practice. So I'm a little sad that...
Oh.
Yeah. So it will be tomorrow, and then I'll have my final games this weekend, the day before I leave. So that's my low of the week, I guess. Those things. My high of the week. I mean, then going to Nashville, just preparing for that has made me so excited. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. And yeah, I guess that's my high of the week. Okay, now my song of the week. What is my song of the week? I don't think there's a song. Let me go to my music. Well, let me do my top one that is on YouTube Music. It's Homecoming Queen by Kelsey Ballerini.
Ooh, I love Kelsey Ballerini.
I would love to see her in concert one day. She had a tour this year, but I didn't go.
That would be fun. All right. Now we are going to talk about the book we chose to read for this month.
Yeah.
And the book is The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden.
Yeah. So I'll share what it's about if you don't know anything about this book. So it is about this girl named Cindy. Hope you understand me.
Yes. Cindy.
She has not had the best luck in dating. It takes place in New York, it says, and I can relate to that, not having the best luck. We won't get into that. Maybe in a future video I can talk more about that. One day, it seems like she meets a guy that is like her perfect match. Like everything is just perfect about him, and she's like, OMG. He's charming, handsome, and he works as a doctor at a local hospital. Ooh, so he has some money. Yeah, so basically she's like, this guy is perfect. But then there is some, a woman get murdered around the city, I assume, or, oh wait, maybe guess anywhere. I don't know. Anyway, they find out on the news probably that, a woman get murdered. The latest in a string of deaths across the coast. So I guess it happens like around the U.S. or whatever.
And who's
I know
the killer?
so it's not like who's the killer, but one important detail is this killer. Who's the serial killer? Whoever. He dates his victims before he murdered them. So now it's like, oh my goodness, is the guy that she's dating, is he the murderer? Because he seems so perfect.
I don't think so.
I know, I was just thinking, like, I don't think, like, that's too obvious. That's too obvious that he would be it. But maybe someone related to him, or you know what I was thinking? Maybe it's actually her. Maybe she's the...
That's what I was just gonna say.
You are? She's the photo.
That's what I was gonna say. It's definitely a stereotype where, like, I don't even know if it's a stereotype. It might be scientifically proven that serial killers are more males than females.
Yeah,
but
I would believe that.
It still doesn't, like, it doesn't mean that there aren't any female serial killers.
Yeah, there definitely are. I mean, I wish there was nothing, but none of them. But there definitely are.
Yeah.
That's all we really know what it's about. And yeah, so I think the biggest, like, our biggest theory is it's not actually the guy she's dating, maybe her.
The only thing that I hope in this book is that it's not just like a cheap character that you only heard of once, and the twist is actually something that you heard about, and it wasn't like the one in the Crash where we had no idea that he was doing that.
It was kind of weird.
I don't want to spoil anything. It was very weird. I personally was frustrated with that ending of the book and, like, that plot twist, I guess. But the overall book was okay for me.
Yeah.
This one, I am just hoping that there is a better plot twist / ending.
Yeah, I heard, actually, let me get my TikTok. Let me go on TikTok, because I'll go on TikTok first, because I made a TikTok. Maybe I'll link my TikTok in the description if you want. But I made a TikTok talking about this book. Well, actually, not talking about it. I was like, which one should I read first? Because I also want to read The Coworker. I mean, a lot of people said things about the boyfriend that was, like, positive about the book. So, someone said the boyfriend is good. The boyfriend is incredible. I think the boyfriend was better. So, better than The Coworker. Okay, and then someone said, I love the teacher more than the boyfriend, but all my friends love the boyfriend more. So that's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I actually love the teacher, and maybe it's only because that was, like, my first book I ever read from her, and honestly my first book ever, really, getting into my reading era. So yeah, that book was, like, crazy, the teacher. So
yeah. And the fact that I remember that book and remember the plot twists still to this day, like, that is huge for me because I don't normally remember.
Yeah, I feel like that makes a good book, is when you can remember what, like, what happens at the end and everything.
Yeah, and, like, specific weird details about it.
Yeah, so I guess those are our thoughts, I guess, before we have ever read the book. I also thought it would be fun to read some good reviews, both, like, good and both, like, bad.
Yeah, so I have a good one right here. It was written 15 days ago. It is by Curry Reads, and it says, as someone who reads all of her books, I'd say I have a pretty good grasp of her writing style, and this one truly felt like one of her best. I read this in one sitting and absolutely loved it. They said it was a 5-star read for them. And yeah, I'm really excited.
Me too. I know some people, some of the negativity is like, oh, the main character, Cindy, is, like, naive, she's, like, dumb, like, why would she think this and everything. I think that's one of the criticisms. But I don't know. I feel like, depending on what it is, of course, I don't know what happened, so maybe I'll be like, oh my goodness, like, you should have seen that, like, red flag. But, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe some things will be relatable, because, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to assume anything before I read it, but I know some people have commented that and said that about the book. A good review I have found that is 5 stars is from M's Book Life. Oh my goodness, is that you? It says, my jaw is still on the floor. the entire storyline is phenomenal. The change in timeline, amazing. The mystery, drama, suspense, and romance, I love it all. There was so much going on, but the way it all ended was insane. I'm forever obsessed with Freida and all her books. Wow, wow, wow. I feel I need a book too. There's just got to be more.
Ooh.
So that person really loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that makes me hopeful and excited to read it.
I was just gonna say that. That makes me want to go read it right now.
I know, like, once we stop, like, I won't be able to put it down. Like, I know it.
I know, that's how I am with all of
I know,
books.
even though, like, even the class, even though the ending was, like, not the best, like, it still kept me wanting to read until the last page.
So I have a 1-star review here from Gabby Reads, and I'm really upset that she didn't like this book. I really enjoy her, but I think we just have different reading styles, and that's okay. But I'm still mad.
We are both mad.
So her review is a 1-star, and it says, "This was so freaking bad. It was nonsensical. I really don't get the hype with this author. The protagonist drove me nuts." Yeah. And then she tagged her reading vlog.
I actually have not watched that reading vlog. I didn't even know, well, I knew she was going to read it, but, then I watched another video of hers, and she mentioned how she did not like this book, and I was like, won't bother watching that video then. Of you actually reading it. Yeah, I feel like we do have different reading tastes than her. I do enjoy her channel, and actually we'll talk about some booktubers we enjoy watching later. But yeah, that was disappointing that she didn't like it.
I know. I've been struggling on finding booktubers who have similar styles as I do, because she likes thrillers and mysteries, but I think obviously not the same way as I do. So it's really hard to watch her videos because I want to like watch videos on people who like the same books as me.
It was like, oh my goodness, I just read The Boyfriend, it was amazing. Like someone like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the type of energy that I want when I'm listening to a reading vlog. At least with a book that I like. If it's a book that I didn't like, I probably wouldn't even watch the vlog.
And just like on another book, for example, is Gone Girl. I have read it, Emma has not, but Gabby said it was like one of her favorite thrillers, and I read it because I'm just like, oh, I maybe will enjoy it. Like, let's see if it's, so good, like she said. And I just was, like, very disappointed. And, like, first of all, the book is over 500 pages. There's no need to be over 500 pages for that book. I feel like Gone Girl could have been, like, 350 pages or something. I don't know. The plot twist at the end, I guess, let me just say, I watch true crime a lot on YouTube and stuff. It scares me. But like what happened in Gone Girl, I have watched in a true crime video that actually happened in real life. Like something similar. Not exactly the same, but something similar. So when I read the book, like finished reading it, I was like, but like I have seen something just like this. Like so it wasn't that mind blowing to me. But anyway, everyone has different tastes.
Yeah, definitely. And I tried to read it, but I just didn't finish it. I didn't DNF'd it. I got halfway through and I was like, this is taking way too long to get into any detail. I don't care about what I'm reading, and I don't want to waste my time not enjoying what I'm reading. Yeah. So got rid of it, and I know, and I told
Emma, like, I would tell her how I think after, if it's worth her trying again, and after I was like, don't even, like, No. Oh yeah, I'll read one song that I found. Oh my goodness. I actually okay, I don't know. Wait, I don't want to swear on this, but I'll just say someone said if I could rate this lower, I effing would. And then I got
Ridiculous.
another one. It says, "Boo, my first and last Freida McFadden book. All the
Yep.
characters are insufferable. I hate how the author writes." I do not agree with that. I love how she writes. It's so easy to read. Anyway,
And I feel like she is you either love her or you hate her
yep,
because of how easy it is to
yep,
read. And it's not like she doesn't try to make it good writing like
yeah,
Romeo and Juliet. Like she doesn't want it to sound good. She just wants to have a good storyline. And sometimes it's a cheap out, cop out storyline. And I don't want to talk about that anymore. But but I just feel like giving an author more than one book to try because her books are extremely fast to read and it definitely like just because you don't like one book doesn't mean you won't like
yeah.
another. Personally, that's what I would do. But yeah, that's rude
I
of
know. And
them.
then
Dare they?
the last thing this person said, oh, Taylor, that's her name. And I can't believe y'all let me believe these books are good. Well, if you only read one,
I know. And well, like I said, she's definitely a hit or miss author. Like you either like her
yeah,
or you don't. That's how I've talked to multiple people who have read her books and loved them and like us and we just read almost all of her books and just want to read more of
yeah.
them. Or you read one and you're like, this is stupid and that's ridiculous. The plot twist I knew from the beginning. But it's just the storyline. The storyline is awesome. Just because you can predict something doesn't mean that you shouldn't read her
Yeah, I have
books.
never predicted. Oh my god, I thought I knew what was going to happen and never lie. I was like, I got this! And honestly, sometimes even when I do predict something, it's fun for me because I'm just like, oh, I'm so smart. But anyway, yeah, I did not see Never Lie, like the ending coming at all. And oh my goodness, the inmate, I saw that coming.
See?
I
Yeah.
personally love The Inmate. That actually may be my favorite book from hers, but that is a whole another video that we'll do.
Ma! No, yours is gonna change to the
I know.
housemaid.
I'm not. I can't wait to get the housemaid. Oh, we wanted to talk about like. I guess we talked about it briefly, but some like booktubers. Um, do you have any other
Yeah.
ones besides Gabby Reeves? Because I do watch her and I still love her videos. Um, But yeah, we do have a different vegan taste a little bit.
Yeah, so I do have two other ones. But again, they don't have the exact same reading taste as I do, so it's a little bit tricky. I've been struggling on finding booktubers that have the same taste as me, but at least I know that I shouldn't read every book that they recommend because I probably may not
Yeah.
like them. So I have two more. I watch Katie Coulson and then Books with La La.
Mm.
Um, Katie Coulson had like this is a part-time job for her, so she doesn't read too many books, but she's reads more than I do, and like all of these booktubers read like hundreds of
Yeah.
books in a year,
I
and that's
know.
wild to me.
And you know what?
I don't I
Yeah,
don't get
me
it.
either. I'm not. You know what? I think a lot of it is they read like this. They read short books. There's a name for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, novellas. And
Novellas.
also like that. That's their full-time job, maybe. Or reading
Yeah.
on audio sometimes. It's faster.
Yeah, I like to listen to audiobooks, but then depending on like what kind of book it is, it's really hard to just like follow along and just
Yeah.
listen to it. So, sometimes because the audiobooks I normally want to do something else, but sometimes it's tricky to do something else and focus on the audiobook. But Katie Colson does listen to a lot of audiobooks. She also physically reads. either physical books or on her Kindle. And then books with Lala, that's her full-time job, is her YouTube. So she reads like 300 books in a year, and she even does like the Goodreads challenges where it's like the best romances of the year, like the top 10, and then she reads all of the top 10 and then says whether they are like worthy, like if she agrees with Goodreads or not.
That's cool.
So I like those. Yeah, and I like those types of videos because there's so many books, and some of those videos are crazy long.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We'll link the booktubers we talk about in the description, so you can check them out if you want as well. I only have actually one other booktuber I watch, but actually I think you would like her, or at least you should give her a chance.
Okay, I'll definitely check out some of her videos.
Yeah. I haven't even told the name, but anyway, I told them earlier. So her name is Faith, and her YouTube is called Faith Vegan Things. So all in one, like no spaces.
I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget.
I really like her. I'm pretty sure she also loves Freida McFadden books as well. So she's a fan of her books, which is always a good sign for me.
Yes.
But yeah, I really like her channel. She reads a lot of thrillers, mysteries, fantasies, which I don't tend to read, but Emma does, so you may like it. And yeah, she does a lot of like reading vlogs and different challenges, reading challenges, and things like that. Shopping, book shopping. Oh my goodness, I love watching people shop for books.
I love it. It helps me not go out and buy books because I'm like there with them buying the books, and they're like, which one should I pick? And I'm like, you should pick that one. But then they always pick the other one, and I'm like, wrong one.
But yeah, those are our recommendations. We'll link them down below, like we said, so you can check them out if you want to.
I feel like you would really enjoy Katie Coulson. Yeah. She has the same editing that you do.
Actually, that's another thing. I love the way Faith reading things edit.
Oh, I should have done this. It always goes to like a meme of like something, and it's hysterical. She does so good at editing her videos. Sometimes I just watch them to see how she edited and what meme she uses.
For the content, do you think I edit good?
Yeah, of course you do.
So I hope you enjoy this episode of us talking about the new book we're going to be reading for this month, and I hope you will read the book with us. In about a month, we will do an update on our thoughts and just everything we love or hate it about the book and our rating, everything like that. So stay tuned for that. But if you want, it would be awesome if you could like this video, rate it, subscribe, all the things, depending on what platform you are on. That would be amazing. And thank you so much for watching or listening, wherever you are. I hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.